Hello, and welcome to another trigger tutorial. This one is going to cover the new movement type field that's been added to the Modify Protounit trigger in patch 2.8. This allows you to modify the movement type of any unit to be that of a different type. I'm going to show you in game what that can be done to do. Okay, so an example being here. These citizens have now gained the Amphibious type and now can walk through water, as you can see. These boats also have now gained the ability to go on land, having also received the Amphibious movement type. These Pegasus are flying units that can normally go anywhere, however, they cannot leave the water area. They are stuck within there. These rocks are now acting as land units, also cannot go anywhere. They cannot fly through the forest because the trees get in the way. They cannot go up cliffs because the cliffs are in the way. And they cannot go through water because the water it's only a land unit. These Amphibious, on the other hand, have gained magical powers to walk anywhere they like. These can go through the forest, over the cliff, and through the water. This is because they've been given the air movement type, which allows them to act a little bit like birds. Not only does the movement type affect units that you move around, it can affect other things, such as placing buildings. I've given these manners the air unit movement type, which now allows them to be placed anywhere you like. I can place them in the water, I can place them up the hill, and I can even place them in the forest. Although fixed objects on top of the build plot that can't move will cause a building to destroy. So unfortunately, although you can place the building in the forest, you can't actually build on it. Finally, it affects god power placement too. So this Hesperides tree power is normally restricted to land placed locations. However, I've also given it the air movement type, and as you can see, I can place it in the forest, I can place it in the cliff, and I can even place it in the water. So as you can see, there's lots of exciting new things you can do with this. Let's have a look at the triggers. So if I open it up, these are the triggers I've got. So at the bottom, the field is right at the bottom, called movement type. Now it says delta, but it isn't a delta at all. It is actually a value that specifies the movement type. Movement type 0 gives it the value of none. None is a bit strange in that it allows your units to move through water and cliff and land, but not each other. However, when going through water and cliff, the game thinks pathing wise you can't do it, but you can, which is a little bit strange. Movement type 1 means land. This is anywhere on the land that's not water, cliff, and you still collide with each other. Movement type 2 is what forces an object to stay within the water only, so this is normally ships. Movement type 3 is like your salamanders. This is your amphibious movement, which allows you to move on both water and land, but you still collide, so you can't go through forest and you can't go up cliff. And movement type 4 is air or flying. This basically allows your units to go anywhere you like in the map. Now, as a bonus, not only has there been that new field added, there's also been some behaviour changed with the population count. So if I look at the villager Atlantean hero and look at the population count, normally this field can only be reduced to 1. It can never go to 0. However, this has been altered now so that you can set it to 0. So if I subtract 100 off the population count of the villager Atlantean hero and playtest, we will now see that the villager takes up 0 population. As you see on the hover, it does not show a population count anymore. This is the same for all units now. That pretty much covers everything. Just a final word. If anyone's using my Modify Protounit Absolute, this change with the population will mean it won't quite work properly. I'm going to be releasing an update when 2.8 releases, which is soon, which will fix the problem, but any old maps will need to update if they're using it for population count as the behaviour's changed. Otherwise, everything else should work as before. I hope you found this trigger tutorial useful, and keep a lookout for more videos, and have a great day!